Welcome back, YouTube. I just wanted to thank all of the support I got in my last video. Um, it really caught me off guard, but our channel grew from that a lot. So I just wanted to, firstly, thank you guys. Secondly, welcome all the new subscribers to our channel. Congratulations. You've done it what 99% of others didn't. Give me a chance. So I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you. As you guys might guess, I love Battlefield. I mean, I've kind of made it my whole channel identity. And when I heard that Battlefield 6 was releasing and it's getting close to a finished product, I was one part excited but also nervous because we all know that the last couple of games have been not great with Battlefield 5 and with its unrealistic settings, and 2042 with just the whole game.
Spectacular.
Sometimes they just line up for you.
Not feeling like Battlefield, but a fusion of games of COD and Delta Force and just random games. It just wasn't. It didn't have that Battlefield feel. So when I heard Battlefield 6 was getting close to a finished product, the beta, I was excited until I heard some of the changes. I just can't. I don't understand why DICE feels the need to constantly unvalidate what the community wants. We state that we want Battlefield to restrict gadgets and weapons to certain classes to give them a more unique feel. And yet they keep trying to reinvent and overcomplicate a pretty basic system. And I know in modern gaming how Battlefield players want weapons and gadgets to be oriented may seem odd. It works. It works because Battlefield is an unorthodox shooter. It's not just about the kills. It's about team play. It's about working together. Kills sometimes is just a byproduct of your teamwork with your squad mates and with random teammates in your game. That's the reason why 2042 felt so disconnected, because they made it where you didn't need teammates to heal and fight. Like you had certain classes and setups. You had every counter to every threat you could possibly have. For example, with Liz's rocket, her gadget was a TV missile, but then you can give yourself a medic bag or an ammo crate and then a proxy mine. So you have the anti-tank, you have the way to reimburse ammo or health to yourself, and you have Recon, and not to mention you can pick any gun you want. So what's the point of having squad mates when you can just be and do everything all at once? It made no sense, and it just made the game feel like a hero shooter and not Battlefield. And that's the issue. Battlefield is a unique game and it has unique aspects. But when you remove something that's a core gameplay feature that the fans know and love and it's a staple, and then wonder why people are mad, it doesn't make sense. And it's the disconnect. They tried to gaslight us to make us think like, oh, you guys are just being ungrateful. But we're not. We're being very grateful. We love Battlefield, and we just want another modern title that we can sink thousands of hours into, like we did with 1 and 4. And we just haven't gotten that. The issue that I have is I'm not against EA for wanting to try new things, because they have a set goal that they want to reach 100 million players, even though I find it very unrealistic and a really just dumb number to try to achieve. None of the past games, even the best Battlefield games, has even scratched close to 100 million. I think Battlefield 1 had 33 million players buy and play the game. But they're trying to stick their hands in two different baskets, right? With the Battlefield vets and people coming off from COD and other shooters. And I'm not mad at them trying to have a mass appeal to a wider audience, but they're burning bridges in order to do so. And let's look at these training paths, right, which are kind of like the perk systems in all the Battlefield games, right? Level 0. It's a passive benefit available upon immediate section of the training path. So you just get this regardless. This is on at all times. Level 1 and 2 enhancements. Enhances benefit aim at improving your selected role, only earned through team play, progression, and score XP. I like that. This is good. Kind of like in Battlefield 4. Level 3 is a one-time use ability that you manually activate either to benefit yourself, your team, or your situation in the match. We have ultimates in Battlefield. This right here is tone deaf. What is this? This is supposed to be some realistic kind of shooter, right? Team play. But what is this? No one has ever asked for this. Let's read some more. In Recon's case, its ability to call in a damageable UAV to marked positions for passive spotting. And let's get on to Recon because they are busted. As you engage in teamwork or tackle mode's specific objectives, you will passively gain bonuses at each level along your chosen path. Triggering your level 3 ability resets you back to level 2 to re-earn your level 3 ability. Additionally, training path progression is reset at the beginning of each round. We have actual ultimates in Battlefield. And they gave us a what these paths may look like for a certain class. So they chose Recon. And just read this, right? Recon training for our snipers. Improved auto spotting speed, range, and duration. This is from just out of rip. You just get this. Auto spot. How hard is it to touch Q? You just get this. Like in Battlefield 4 with the range target finder, right? A target finder. But you just get this. What is your guy's eyeballs like made of metal? Like I don't understand this. This is crazy. Level 1. Sniper hits highlight enemies and prevent healing. Like, holy moly. Snipers are going to be very obnoxious to deal with. And level 2. Sniper headshots are unrevivable. This is what broke me. This is what broke me because this is ridiculous. You're giving all this utility to snipers. Not only are you rewarding poor marksmanship, but you're also rewarding good marksmanship. So it doesn't matter if you only hit a body shot or if you only hit a headshot, because the person you spot, you tag, they're going to die regardless, whether it's by you or someone near them. This is crazy. And then not to mention, you get the UAV as well as this. This right here needs to be changed. And if they don't, then we're already going to have massive balance issues. And if they already messed up with snipers and made them very strong, I'm afraid to see what Assault looks like. Because we all know that Assault has been like the go-to get killed kind of class because you can heal yourself. You may not be able to deal with vehicles, but who cares? You're a one-man army. They're trying to make Sniper one-man army. You know how, remember people that just sit back and do nothing? They get rewarded sitting back and doing nothing. This is rewarding poor skill. We're rewarding suboptimal skill for snipers. Instead of being on an objective, we're going to award people that sit back 10 million miles away that waste their whole mag trying to kill one person. They get rewarded for this. Now let's look at Pathfinder. Quieter takedowns, crouch, and probe movement. It's really not that great. Level 1. Undetected by equipment except when sprinting. I guess. But we all know how big Battlefield maps are. You're already sprinting. So this is not very good either. Enemies you damage are spotted for your team. Yeah. But isn't what this is too? Isn't this just a live? This is just a worse this. This is just a worse this. Why would you ever choose Pathfinder when Sniper? So it makes me wonder. It's not that Pathfinder is bad. It's that the Sniper perks are overpowered. So they need to rework this. And that's the issue. They're trying to make things more complicated than they need to be. You already have the framework to make a Battlefield game. And yet they feel the need to change something for the better or the worse. It's usually the worse. Another thing that they added is they're trying to avoid 2042 by making this whole class identity thing to make people play a certain way. And they're doing this with signature weapons and signature gadgets, which are important, but also signature traits, right? And they're just saying that the signature traits are assault, enhanced mobility, explosive damage resistance for engineer, support, faster revive, and recon aim spotting, right? This is all the level 1 zeros for everything, right? And they're really trying to make each class feel different and feel unique and important, right? And they're trying to make all the classes kind of overpowered in their own way, right? But I'm worried about assault with the enhanced mobility. They're calling them the tip of the spear class. They're saying that assault isn't about reviving people. No. It's about being the tip of the spear. So they're basically encouraging people to be selfish and not selfless with assault. And, engineers, I'm fine with that. That's fine. And if anything, Battlefield does the engineer class really well, and the support. It's these two I'm worried about, because these classes are what makes or breaks the game right here. Sometimes Recon's useless, and sometimes it's too much. Sometimes assault's useless. Sometimes it's too much. But it's all about balancing. And the signature weapons, they're trying to give us perks for using class specific guns, which is weird. I feel like all they have to do is just lock out certain weapons. They want to keep you can use every weapon with each type, but you get benefits for using a class specific weapon. And I'm going back, a YouTuber, I forgot their name, they said that DICE likes to make circles and turn them to decahedrons. They're trying to reinvent the wheel. I don't hate this, but this is dumb. Right? We already have a solution to class identity, and they don't want to use it. They want to do their own thing. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Some of these changes, I don't hate this, but this seems counterintuitive. And yeah, this is terrible. This is terrible. I don't have to describe why this is terrible. They need to fix this. I've been seeing a lot of doom and gloom over Battlefield 6, but I want to remind everyone that the game still hasn't got out of beta yet. We haven't gotten the beta version. We haven't gotten the games in our hands yet. So it's too early to conclude that this game is a failure. And right now is the time for us, the community, to vocalize what we want in this game. And we can do everything in our power to be heard. Even if they want to ignore us, and they make a game that's not great, we don't have to buy it. But I'm saying, don't give up yet. Now, I know y'all are probably sick of hearing my voice, and I promise next video will be a lot less me talking, but I felt something needed to be said. If you made it this far, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 100 subs by the end of this year, and I'm going to ensure that I'm going to keep pushing out quality content for everyone that watches me, and for the future people that might stumble on my channel. And that's enough of me talking. I'll see y'all next week, Enjoy this clip of me shredding with the block.